We've played against Manchester United, we've played against Celtic and Lyon and other clubs, and I think we see these storied names and these kits that everyone is familiar with, and we get very starry-eyed, but when the ball gets rolling, we're as good as they are.
I always tell players that are going to make it to the highest level, everybody likes winning. Winning is easy. Winning is the ultimate fun. When you win, it's easy. But the players that make it hate losing.
For more than 2 decades, Major League Soccer and Adidas have led the way in developing elite youth soccer players. The centerpiece of this effort is the Generation Adidas Cup, a youth tournament featuring the best talent from MLS academies against the world's top international clubs.
Generation Adidas Cup is the single greatest competition that we play all year.
You know, get a chance to play the Real Madrids, the Boca Juniors, the River Plates, you know, the Brazilian teams. It's an education, obviously, and it's an opportunity to measure ourselves up to the rest of the world.
Every single game you play, there's a tactical, mental, physical, technical component and problematic or situation to solve.
We learn the most in these kind of events, in events that there's a little bit more pressure, and we don't get those every week. I wish we did.
The more opportunities the players have to play meaningful games, the greater their chances of, developing that much quicker.
I call the positive pressure because in this kind of event, especially at this age, they start to learn how to compete.
I think so often when we play our regular league games, sometimes you don't get punished, right, for all your mistakes. At the high levels, you will be.
GA Cup provides us a microcosm of that part of the development of, in these tough times, for 20 minutes in this game where we're against tough competition, how do you respond? The ones that are going to persevere, find a way to gut it out through the tough moments.
The inner competitor, that's what a player needs to be, and that's the type of player we need to have in order to develop them and make them better players. Yes, the one that wants to be better than the guy next to me, but the one that especially wants to be better than himself.
They're in a phase right now that they're starting to learn, and in the end of the day, you gotta win games.
You come out and you compete. Because the expectation is 9 points this weekend, sweeping, winning by lots of goals. No comfort for these guys, in their face no matter what, don't stop running. Whether you're starting the game or whether you come on, you better have a positive influence on this game. Understood? Tactics now.
Each year, MLS academies compete against each other to earn one of the few coveted spots in the GA Cup Finals. At the finals, Club Glory.
And the Seattle Sounders are champions of the 2018 Generation Adidas Cup.
And the dream of turning pro are at stake.
Here's Alphonso Davies. Oh, great move by Davies to put it away!
At the end of the day, we're developing to win. You're not always going to win, and that's not the end-all be-all, but you're not developing to lose. I don't think it's wrong to be competitive or wanting to win. I think that's natural.
Our head coach, for example, places a lot of importance on the mentality of the player, on the winning culture of the club. When teams have come from a winning culture, I think it's easier to absorb them into first-team environments, and they get more respect that way too.
I think that you're starting to put the real resources and investment of time into developing players that not just will come into the first team, but will become globally known players.
10, 12 years ago, we couldn't even dream to compete against some of the bigger names, in the world. Now I think we plan and we go into games expecting our guys to do well, expecting results.